Hello coloring friends, welcome to my coloring diary. This week has started on a positive note. I've got some new purchases, some addition to my art materials collection and books collection. But first of all, let me show what I have colored so far. As you know, I decided coloring mandalas to finish a bunch of old gel pens that I have, and this is third mandala under this challenge. Before I had quite a big bunch of those gel pens, now it's getting smaller. This is a Creative Haven mandalas colored by number, but I color it not looking at any numbers and using my own colors and coloring as I wish. And so on Saturday I did this illustration. It looks nice. Here we have metallic gel pens, glitter and ordinary. It looks pretty. Was relaxing, and I'm finishing those gel pens. Then on Saturday I happened to be in the area near a local art shop, and I decided to pop in because I needed some pencil sharpeners. I used to use these sharpeners by Muppet. I brought maybe 10 pieces from Belarus 3 years ago because we don't have this brand here, and I really like this sharpener and used only them, no problem. They sharpen pencils the way I like, but they have finished the last one and it's already not working properly, so I thought I need new ones. And so I decided to visit that art shop, and I've got these sharpeners. This one by Staedtler, Norris, this type of sharpener, and this one we have two here, this one with two different holes, by Montmartre. Haven't tried them yet. I hope one of them at least would be to my taste, because when you don't have good sharpener it's really annoying, it ruins your pencils. Yeah, so I hope. But of course, when I saw some new stuff that they brought in that art shop, it's really hard to resist to buy something new. Bad habit of mine. But anyway, so I've got new color pencils, and the first purchase was this one. This is by Staedtler again, 24 set super soft colored pencils, and it's written then that they can work on black and white paper. What we have here: high quality colored pencil, super soft lid, giving particularly high coverage for amazing bright colors on both white and black paper. So I liked the description and I decided to try. It was not expensive, and I always like to try new stuff. And they look really nice. A very elegant black color. They're very light. No number or color name on the pencil, but with 24 pencils I think no big deal about that. Of course I have to do swatches at least of these pencils, but because I wanted to try them straight away to get my first impression. And I was really pleasantly surprised because I like them. Let me show. That's how the colors look. They are indeed very soft and layer very easily and nicely. This paper is like a sketchbook paper. Maybe 4 or 5 layers here of each color. So I liked so far how they behaved on this paper. I like their colors, and they're indeed very soft. So I think it would be good to use them in such books as Maria Trolle, maybe Joanna Basford for coloring flowers. So I need to try them in the book actually, not just in sketchbook. And of course I had to try on black paper, and look how gorgeous they look on black paper. They are indeed have very good coverage and look so bright on this black paper. So I'm really very pleased with these pencils and very eager to try them on some illustration. That was not all, of course. Then I've got this set of pencils from Brewster. In one of my previous videos I have showed gouache by this brand, Brewster. I thought it's Chinese brand, but no, it's turned out it's Indian. They're trying to create their own line of professional art materials, and this stuff is from this line, Artist Color Pencils. So of course, as I like the gouache, really bright colors, and it layers smoothly on paper, and no sticky feeling after that. And so I thought I would try the pencils too. That's how they look, 24 colors. We have colors name and number here, and even some light fast stars. Let me show these pencils swatches. Here it is, and again I was pleasantly surprised because they are indeed soft, nice layering, and nice palette, I think. Look at all these colors. Really would be good for portrait coloring. The only color I miss is green, maybe May green, because I like to add it to create some olive skin, but I think this color looks like mixture what I get when I use green May green color. Really like it. And look at their white pencil. I tried it here on black, and you can see it works on black pencil, not only on black paper, but it works on black pencil. So very good white pencil indeed. So really pleased with this set too. And also I've got this set by same brand, Brewster, but it is neon pencils, set of 12. I know some people don't use neon pencils, like we have neon pencils in Prismacolor set, but I do use them quite often, especially pinkish colors. And so I thought I will try these too. Only 12 colors, no numbers here, but we have colors, but colors are very simple here, like orange, yellow, green, like this. And that's how they look. Again, nice surprise, because they indeed look very bright, and they layered nicely, rather soft, because Often neon pencils, they're rather hard in layering, but this one feels good. Really like them, especially these pinkish colors. Like this rose and fuchsia, really like, and coral, orange very bright, and this lemon yellow, like love this light green and this blue. Nice selection. So I'm pretty happy with my purchases. Then yesterday I received my new coloring books. So another happy event of this week. Because when I get new coloring books, I always get excited, you feel more happy. And the first book is, of course, Mythic World by Corbel Rosanes. I ordered a bunch of new coloring books in February, and after that I thought maybe I would order just a book by Kirby and that's all, but it turned out I ordered 3 more books. But first of all, about this book, many people already got it. I know some people didn't like it, it's like a bit too maybe scary looking for some people, but I absolutely love this book. In reality, even more than after I watched Flip Through. Yeah, during Flip Through, some illustrations looked a bit scary to me. Like, for example, there is one, this guy. When during Flip Through, I thought, wow, so scary looking, creepy. But when I read description at the back, it turned out it's just a giant with 50 heads and 100 hands, and try to depict such a character with 50 heads. And that's how Kirby depicted him. And so you can imagine how a person with 50 heads would look. Indeed creepy, but not that scary as it was at first. So I read about all the characters. Some were familiar to me, some not. It was very interesting, and I really love every picture here. Simply, some I like more, some maybe a little bit less, but still it's adorable book for me, even to have as an art book. And Kirby did such a good work when you read descriptions of these characters, where they live, what they do, and he drew everything so nicely, so in detail, so according to that description. Love it. So the next book that I ordered is this one, Nature Mandalas by Melpomene Panayotou. We all know this artist by her Circle of Life coloring book. This one looks a little bit familiar, a little bit same in design, but we have only mandalas here, and all the illustrations are one-sided here, which is good because such detailed illustrations often require working with markers, fine liners, and of course when we have illustrations from both sides, it can cause some problem. But here we have one-sided pictures, so big plus for this book. And of course beautiful illustrations by this artist. I like her style. Though coloring like animals, it's not my favorite thing, but these mandalas just too beautiful to miss. I really wanted it into my collection. but there are some with flowers only. No, I love it too. Look at this. Reminds a little bit of Joanna Basford's one illustration with turtles. I have colored that one, that's why I remember. Very beautiful. And then I've got two books by Coloring Heaven. The first one is this one, Starry Night Special by Wishang Ung, who have been watching me for quite some time. They know I love this artist. I have her PDF coloring books, a few, and I try to color more often illustrations by this artist. And then I saw this issue by Coloring Heaven and I couldn't resist. Though some of the illustrations I already have in PDF, like this guy, I have already colored him. And this also I have. But this one I have colored, and this one recent of my coloring. But this from this one on I don't have those, so I decided I would have them, because her illustrations, if to buy separately, and her coloring books, they're rather expensive on Etsy. And Coloring Heaven is not that expensive, so I thought it's worth it. Really love her style, and there's few big portraits which also I liked, like this one. And the last one is Coloring Heaven collection, Vikings. I like this theme, Vikings and Norse mythology, and also I love this artist, illustrator, Hollow Moon Art. It's Nelike Schumacher, and so I couldn't resist again. Half of the book it's like about Vikings and their lifestyle, and what I like is some description of what is depicted on this illustration, some things about their life, like archery, hunting, about children, about their life, birth, weddings, trade. Very interesting, nice illustrations, some useful information, educating. And the second part, I would say, it's like Norse mythology, and again some description of this character, Odin, the All-Father Odin, Brynhilda, this wolf. So really nice issue to my taste. So I've got quite a lot of new coloring books this year so far. So I look forward to start coloring in these books. So that was all for now. We'll see you in my next video parts. Seriously. You know, friends, I decided not to wait for too long and try my new coloring pencils straight away. I decided to color an illustration for our weekly challenge, Find the Color, and for this week we've got prompt pillow. So I chose this illustration from Jason Momoa book, and I decided I color Jason with this skin set by Brewster, and all the rest I will color with Staedtler super soft pencils. And so I will see how they perform on this paper in this coloring book. I have colored that much so far, and I'm quite happy with the result. I keep layering, and they layer really good. I want him to be tanned, so a few more layers I believe, and then I will blend it and see how it looks. The colors I'm choosing for my taste. I am not sure how they will be together mixing, but so far I think it looks nice. So I will continue and then we'll see the result. Want to show you my progress so far. As you can see, I'm done with Jason's skin and almost with everything with Jason except for jewelry pieces. You can see how it looks. I was testing this new set from Brewster Skin Tone, and I'm very pleased with these pencils, with this set. They layered very well, they mixed very well, and for blending I used white pencil from same set, and this white pencil is so good. It's like Caran-d'Ache Luminance I can compare. Same soft and very good blending. So I'm really happy with this set. And you can see, I can show you very close, it's a very smooth result on the skin, as if I was coloring like polychromas, with polychromas. Then for this his bed and curtains I used another new set of pencils, Staedtler Super Soft. This performed not that good on this paper, definitely worse than Skin Tone set. Not bad, but I can't say that I'm super excited about these pencils on this paper. I should try on in different coloring book. Maybe they will color better on different paper. They're not bad, but nothing to be excited about on this paper. I don't like this landscape behind his window, because clouds are drawn in such a style, I would say ugly, and the sun too. So I'm not sure, should I try to cover all that with gouache and like draw something myself, or to color as it is. I'm not sure, because I don't want to waste time with gouache trying to cover all that. It's rather simple illustration in this book, so I'm thinking, is it worth it? Maybe I will just color as it is with ugly clouds, but we'll see. So now I will continue working on this paper, and see you soon. So friends, I have finished Jason Momoa illustration, and I couldn't bear those ugly clouds, and I had to cover them and change a little bit at least, because really I hated those clouds. So I had to work with acrylic and gouache here to cover all those black lines, to change a little bit. Doesn't look that perfect, but better than it was in my opinion. It looks like sunrise, because I assume it is sunrise, because he can't go to sleep that early at sunset. Yeah, so I think he's waking up at sunrise. You can see his skin. I forgot to mention, I like this color I used for his lips, because when I color men, it's always problematic for me to find the right color for their lips. Whatever I choose, then it looks like he's wearing lipstick. But this one, it's called Beaver Brown. I think it's perfect for coloring men's lips. Anyway, I'm happy. Staedtler Super Soft didn't work that good on this paper, so I will try them in another coloring book. I think layering technique is not for those pencils. What else? I have tried these two erasers. This one I didn't like. It cuts off a lot of how you call this, this part of the pencil, so I don't want it, like wasting material. This one is okay, though I'm not satisfied 100%, but as I don't have any alternative for now, so I will be using this one. So now what's in my plans now? You know what, it's today is 26th, and you know what, I haven't colored anything for our monthly color along around the world in 80 pictures. Such a shame, but it happens to me quite a lot. At the start of the month, I'm thinking I should start coloring something and then to be done with it, but never enough time, always coloring something else, doing something else, and then at the end of the month I'm like, oh, I haven't colored anything. But anyway, I still have a few days. At first I wanted to choose something more easy, but I feel like starting this Coloring Heaven collection magazine costume. I was not able to start this book for quite some time, and now I'm feeling like coloring, so I should not miss it. And I want to color this Mongolian girl. There's a lot of work on her costume, but I really love it, and I think I will enjoy it. And I like coloring and enjoying at the same time. So tomorrow I will show you my progress with this illustration, how much I'll be able to color. So this is how much I was able to color so far. It's Friday today. I'm almost done with the dress, just some details are left. But still there's a lot of work to be done on this illustration. I do enjoy coloring it because it's one of my favorite ethnic costumes, and I especially love this hairstyle. It's not like something you put on your head, it's not headdress, it's, I mean, it's like a hairstyle, because this thing inside is actually hair. And so it was put this way with the help of these clips, and then from here hair was made in braids, and sometimes it was left like that, loose, but more wealthy people, they decorated these braids too with Chinese silk and some silver elements decorated with coral, turquoise, pearls, stuff like that. These clips also was made of silver and decorated with stones. Very interesting hairstyle. I just wonder how it kept its shape. It's supposed to symbolize a cow, actually, horns. I started working with Derwent Lightfast because I really love how they behave on this paper. I mean, on this paper it's the best performance by Derwent Lightfast. I also decided to try Caran d'Ache Luminance. I have a portrait set. Nice colors. I used two colors here, but they are so terrible on this paper. Speaking of pencils, right? Everybody knows that these pencils are one of the best, but still on this paper they are very poor. No layering and even no blending. I managed to finish this pattern here with these pencils, but that's all. I'm not going to use them on this paper anymore. I will continue with Durant Lightfast and maybe add polychromos here and there. So I think that is all for this week's diary. It turned out longer than usually. The completed picture you will see in a video about color along at the start of June, or in my next coloring diary at the end of next week. So see you, bye.